If your tank water heater's over 8 years old, you may be sitting on a ticking time bomb. It could start leaking without warning, causing far more damage than the loss of the heater itself. Consider replacing it with a Navien tankless water heater. No storage tank to leak, endless hot water for spa-like comfort, longer life, and backed by Navien's strong warranty. Before time runs out, visit tanklessmadesimple.com for the name of your Navien contractor.
Count on Navien.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. The KISW baseball shirt is in the Rock shop just in time for opening day tomorrow, man. And all season long, rock the baseball Rock shirt. It's a sweet looking shirt, man.
Yes.
Yeah, it comes in blue, it comes in black.
Hey, maybe get it so you can rock it at Pain in the Grass this summer.
Yeah! I might be wearing mine.
Look at that.
Yeah.
It's time to plan your outfit for Pain in the Grass.
That's right. So
right now.
Get it. Get that baseball shirt now at the KISW Rock Shop, KISW.com.
Let's play Beat Mix.
It's time to play the game. So everybody scream his name. Beat Mix. Don't be a loser. Whoa. Beat Mix. You're a loser.
It is time to be mixed, but maybe we could whack him instead. It's Whack It Wednesday.
Whack it.
Yeah, buddy.
Let me see everybody do their Mr. Wacky then. All right.
And Steve provided a healthy whacking to his opponent this morning. It was a good game.
It was a really good game. Very close.
Yeah.
We'll have to see if this is going to be the same thing or if maybe Steve gets whacked this time. We got Logan and Puyallup to take him on. Logan, are you there?
Oh, he's got his wacky face on. He's doing it.
Representing Puyallup proud right there.
What's he playing for today, Steve?
Tickets to see the very funny Tom Segura, who's going to be over at the Moore Theater on May 5th. Go to KISW.com for all the details. You want to see Tom Segura? Get your tickets now. Ticketmaster.com.
All right, Steve, get out of here. For those playing at home, Logan will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Logan, you can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
What process is utilized to make cow's milk safe for human consumption?
Pasteurization.
Yes. With what country does Haiti share its island?
Pass.
What other Coke product debuted the same year as Cherry Coke?
Clear Coke.
No.
Diet Coke.
Yes. Tennessee Williams wrote a what named desire?
Pass.
Which organ is responsible for creating urine?
Bladder.
No.
Gallbladder.
No.
Kidneys.
Yes. Which sport was invented by Dr. James Naismith in 1891?
Basketball.
Yes. Which 1992 movie put Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody on the map?
Wayne's World.
Yes. What was Ozzy Osbourne's first single released as a solo artist?
Pass.
What kind of animal is Jafar's sidekick Iago in Disney's Aladdin? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 correct.
All right, not too shabby.
No, he's all right there. A little bit slightly above average or right down the middle.
Yeah, it's a little above average, actually.
A little bit there, yeah, right? And I mean, if he was in grade school, he'd get a D, so that's great.
Yeah, I know. That's why I never liked that. I always felt like if you're above average, you should get better than that.
Yeah, well, unfortunately not. Steve, are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
What process is utilized to make cow's milk safe for human consumption?
Homogenization.
No.
Homogenization.
No.
Son of a...
Yeah.
Pasteurization.
Yes. With what country does Haiti share its island?
Africa.
No.
What country does Haiti share its island? It's Mexico.
No.
Homogenization.
No.
That's it.
What other Coke product debuted the same year as Cherry Coke?
Ooh, vanilla Coke.
No.
Coke Zero.
No.
Diet Coke.
Yes. Tennessee Williams wrote a what named Desire?
Streetcar.
Yes. Which organ is responsible for creating urine?
Huh?
What
The bladder.
No.
The liver.
No.
The kidney.
Yes. Which sport was invented by Dr. James Naismith in 1891?
Basketball.
Yes. Which 1992 movie put Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody on the map?
Wayne's World.
Yes. What was Ozzy Osbourne's first single released as a solo artist?
Was it Bark at the Moon?
No.
Crazy Train.
Yes. What kind of animal is Jafar's sidekick Iago in Disney's Aladdin?
Monkey.
No.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Steve, you win 7-6.
Oh, sorry, Logan.
Yeah, there he goes. Yeah, he gave up.
He's not happy about it.
Nope.
Oh, not a bad guess with the monkey though, because there is a monkey in the lab.
There is a monkey.
Felt like it was a good guess.
Yeah.
Yep, it was a solid one. Unfortunately, Logan got this correct. It is a bird, voiced by Gilbert Gottfried.
Awesome.
And more specifically, not a duck. A parrot.
Yes.
Yeah, I would have accepted bird or parrot on that one. The only other one that you missed, and also Logan did as well, with what country does Haiti share its island?
Is it Jamaica?
No.
Oh, I know this. No, it's not Jamaica. It's I don't know.
Everyone's trying here. Oh, everyone thinking about it? Nope.
Dominican Republic, is it?
Yes, it is.
Good job, Vicky.
Good job.
I knew it was a place I knew.
I love those answers where like, it's not that, is
But it is.
I don't want to say a stupid answer, but is it?
Yeah, it's Dominican Republic. Yeah,
It is. Congratulations, Steve. You won with 7 correct.
Caller number 7. That means you are checking out Tom Segura at the Moore Theater. Caller number 7, 206-421-ROCK. Congratulations, you're a winner.
BJ, I just came across something on Facebook that might be the greatest invention of all time.
What's this?
It's meant for children, but I think it's also meant for drunk people. It's a light-up toilet target that helps train kids how to aim right when they're going potty.
Oh, you're right. That's a great drunken thing.
Dude, it's amazing. Like they put it's like a little light that goes on your toilet, and then when you open up the toilet seat, the target just shows up right at the middle of the toilet.
Oh, that's cool.
This thing is awesome.
Yeah, that's just a game for adults.
Right?
Yeah.
This is perfect.
like
Have
that
you seen
game.
that? Isn't that hilarious?
That's really cool. I want to use that as a nightlight, too.
Yeah, can you send me that link?
Also works as a toilet nightlight.
Yeah, I want that.
Yeah.
I wish I was a dude now.
You can still try.
Yeah, they got those things where that'll help you.
Yeah. And then, of course, we'll hand you a mop to clean up after yourself.
right.
You know what's funny? They show a boy using it, but then they show a little girl applying it to the toilet bowl for the boy to use.
Oh, jeez.
That's very stereotypical. I don't like it.
It keeps your seat and floor PP free.
PP free.
This is the greatest invention ever. I wonder how much this costs.
Yeah, why do I feel like I've seen that on Shark Tank, or somebody tried to do something like that on Shark Tank? I wonder if that's a Shark Tank thing. All right, sorry. Oh, is someone actually using
the
it?
Illumable toilet nightlight as seen on Shark Tank.
I did see it on. So these guys made it. Good for them.
How much does it cost?
Looking on Amazon right now, is this the right one? Oh no, this is. Oh God, that's kind of cool. $13.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's only $13. You can get in different colors.
There you go.
Oh, it changes.
Oh, that's even better. All right, get me one, Vicky, along with my squatty potty.
Yeah, get one for everyone.
They need to have like a package deal.
A squatty potty and the pee-pee light.
Like the ones and twos deal.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you did there. I do need a new nightlight because mine's too bright now.
Ooh, they got 3-packs for $27 on Amazon.
All right, get one, Rev, and give me one.
Yeah, I want one.
Yeah.
I want one.
All right,
Okay, get 2 3-packs.
Yeah.
They don't have a 7-pack, you guys. Come on.
We'll get 2
3-packs.
Oh, yeah,
Mr. Math.
And the girls on the show don't need one, Rev.
Thanks. Wow. Don't call him my name because he's annoying. Don't assign everybody my name when
But
they're
I went
annoying.
from you to Vicky, then I got to the Rev.
Yeah. Good
You sound
job,
like
buddy.
my grandpa.
Hey, been a long weekend, Steve. You a little tough time out there? Yeah.
Steve, BJ, no.
He did get hit in the face over the weekend,
I
didn't
did
he?
get smacked by a woman.
Yeah,
Yes, I did.
you might have a concussion or something.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It was in wrestling. It wasn't like I offended somebody.
I don't know. I think you might have offended that wrestler.
Yeah, I think you did.
Yeah, I tried to become her friend, and she did not appreciate
from
that.
what I
and smacked
remember,
my face off.
From what I heard of, you try to compare yourself to her like you were as popular as she was, and that you guys should be buddies because of it.
I said we're both celebrities.
Yeah, and I think that would have offended her because she really is a celebrity and you're you.
Right.
Yeah, so you deserve a slap
She's
for
been
that.
in the WWE, not me.
Yeah, exactly. So I think it was a well-warranted smack on the head.
Somebody says we have a sit-down rule when it comes to going number one. 0 problems.
Oh, really? Oh, for the child.
Or for the adult.
Yeah. I still think
I bet my wife would like that, but that's not ever going to happen.
Come on.
I love all the stuff they have for kids now because right now my folks and I are fostering a baby boy, and he's going to be potty training in a couple of months. And they have a mini urinal that's a frog's mouth, and it's got a little thing that you can pee in, and it'll spin around so they can target better.
They need that at amusement parks.
Yeah.
Right. It's just like you stick it on the wall, and little kids train, peeing on there.
I don't think you should train a kid on a mini urinal.
Really?
Yeah, because you won't have a urinal at your house.
But they will in
some
other
people
places.
do.
Yeah, I know. So look, you don't have to teach a kid how to pee in a urinal. The urinals are designed so that you can go on the wall. Basically, you're peeing on the wall when you're peeing in a urinal. It's awesome.
Oh yeah, ask anyone at our workplace here that they.
Oh, jeez, man!
Right? Some people need to learn how to aim.
No one knows how to pee.
Jeez,
here.
the urinal is huge. They're still missing it and hitting the wall.
No, I'm pretty sure they're having like a coughing fit maybe while they're going number one because it's just like hitting everywhere but the urinal.
Or they're just talking on the phone when they're not paying any attention.
Yeah. See, because a toilet bowl, you have to go down. You aim down and you're peeing down. Whereas a urinal, you can go down and you also can go horizontal.
Thanks for letting us know how that works.
Well, Vicky doesn't know how it works.
Like I don't have the proper equipment, but I hear that sometimes it could split off into different directions.
But that's
and
why
stuff can happen.
that's why urinals can be better too, because it's wider.
Urinals suck when you wear shorts because then you realize that it's not all just getting in there.
True.
Oh, yeah. Makes you realize you need to wash your jeans a lot more than you thought.
Yeah, everyone should just sit down to pee.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably the best.
So you guys don't get close enough to make sure that doesn't happen?
Yeah.
On a urinal? You got to get a little closer if you're getting it on your shorts.
How close are you getting up on that?
Oh, I'm having a
He rides it.
I'm having a relationship.
He rides it?
I'm having a relationship. Same thing with using the toilet. I don't think men they don't straddle that toilet enough when they're standing up.
What fun is that? You're supposed to be like, let's see how far I can get from it.
No, that's
Wait,
not.
you straddle
Get in through the hoop.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I thought guys just stood in front of it. I didn't know you had
No,
to
you
straddle
got
it.
to you got to move up a little bit so that you don't.
That's BJ.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
no,
BJ.
that's
No
other
BJ.
guy.
Again, I don't know. I don't
Vicky,
have the
most
equipment.
normal people don't do it.
You know why and then there's drops all over the floor that nobody ever cleans up, and you might as well just be using someone's floor. You see it in the bathroom every time. There's always these stains, and you know it's because guys are dripping because they're not standing over the toilet enough.
We have a moppy guy. Like he comes in mops.
No, let me go. You know what, Danny? Let me come over to your house, and I'll just go on the floor, and I'll let you be your moppy guy.
That's fine.
That'd be funny if all of a sudden a moppy guy just shows up in Danny's house.
Yeah.
I think they're called like janitors.
Guys, I mean, you wouldn't urinate on your own floor, and that's exactly what people do at the
It
workplace.
says you.
Oh, I forgot. That's right. That's the thing you like to do. Okay. Well,
So it says my son has that frog urinal. I wish I had a frog urinal.
It's so cool.
You could probably get one on Amazon, Steve.
Yeah, I don't know.
It'll work great.
And then
That's going to be a tough sell to my wife.
you just lift it and then you just pour it down the toilet.
I thought
It's
you had your own
perfect.
bathroom. You can put anything you want in there, Steve. It's your house.
I can't put a frog urinal in my own bathroom.
Just put it behind the door. She'll never see
Why
it.
can't you put a frog urinal? You're the man of the house. Don't you get at least one room to put a frog urinal
Yeah,
in?
just tell her, just don't go down there. That's my special place, and she'll understand.
All right, I'll work on this.
room with my frog urinal.
You know what? It's time to put my foot down.
Put your foot down.
That's right, boys. I'm getting myself a frog urinal.
She's got 90% of the house. Why can't you have a frog urinal?
98%, BJ.
All right,
so
so
it's now going to be 97.
Put it in the garage.
Even better.
That's actually where my buddy Frank actually does have a urinal in his garage. It's the weirdest thing.
I mean, it makes sense. Like when you get home and you really, really have to go and you have to go through your house to get to the bathroom, it's right there. You won't have to go through the process.
It's just like workroom area, but I mean, it's like also there's a car parked there, and it's just to think that someone can pull their car up and somebody be taking a leak in your garage. It's weird. But
I want to get that light though, and not tell my wife that I put it in on the toilet. So the first time she uses the toilet and lifts up the seat, there's this green flash that comes out.
Yeah. And the frog urinal. Those will be two things that'll really light up her life.
Oh, she would love that.
Yeah. All right, it's time for Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Whatever you want to talk about, your calls, your texts at 917 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. It's Listeners on the Loose. Brought to you by Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical. Hey, Steve!
Yes.
Stop freaking!
Stop freaking. Call Beacon.
That's right. Listeners on the Loose, you pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Talk about whatever it is you want, but remember Steve's rule.
So show some energy and bring it. Otherwise, we're going to have to gong you. Say goodbye to them, BJ.
Goodbye, old friend.
206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Manuel, you are in Seattle and you're on the Rock.
Good morning.
Is it Manuel or Manuel? How am I doing?
Either way, I'm half Mexican, half white, so I've heard both.
All right.
What do you prefer?
It honestly don't bother me.
All right, don't bother me. You are on the Rock. There you go.
All right. Yeah, earlier you guys were talking about getting in trouble at work for things you're supposed to do. Well,
Yeah.
I work for a major fuel company down there in the oil fields, and at one point, they told me I couldn't clock in until I got to the job site. So I would sit there while my dad that I worked with loaded the truck with fuel, and then I got pulled into the office and asked why I wasn't helping him load the truck. Well, a few weeks later, my dad was sick, so I told him just go ahead and go get the paperwork ready and all that, and I'll load the truck. I got pulled into the office again for loading the truck while off the clock just because he was sick.
So they yelled at you for not loading the truck when you were off the clock and yelled at you for loading the truck when you were off the clock. Sounds like a great place.
Oh, yeah. Let's just say they got a lot of lawsuits after that.
Yeah.
But not from me.
Yeah, I appreciate the call, man.
It's a damned if you do, damned if you don't thing right there.
Yeah, I remember one of my first jobs. They would want you to punch out and then continue to work because they didn't want to pay you overtime. And everybody had to do it. It was just like, all right, go punch out. It's 5 o'clock, but you're staying till 6.
Wow.
And I'm like, really?
Did they not realize that they just sound like crooks right there?
Yeah, and this was a major supermarket where I was working. It was a major chain. I'm like, you
were delegating. We heard those stories.
Yeah.
If you did more work and delegated less, you could have left on time.
I could have got out of there. I know that they made me stay.
So he says, can you guys give a shout out to Cole and Brandon from Square Peg? You guys are jerks. From Josh, LOL.
Okay, there you go. You guys are jerks.
From Square Peg, you guys are jerks.
I don't know if you know this or not, but jerks, you be.
Yes. More talk about urinals.
Oh, right, because Vicky wants to get a froggy urinal for her a little baby boy that she's fostering.
Well, we were talking about just how, people just don't seem to be able to aim very well, even in a urinal. And one person says, I'm a custodian, in parentheses, mop girl. And I could tell you way more horror stories than pee on the floor under a urinal. Please don't duke in those.
Please not.
Oh, man.
Have you guys ever walked in on a urinal that had that?
No, that's never happened to me.
No, I'm glad I haven't.
I've lived a good life.
Yes, me
That's
too.
good.
I've walked in on somebody doing it.
Sitting in a urinal?
Yeah, sitting in a urinal. It was at a concert.
Okay, somebody must have really had to go bad, and there's nothing they could do.
I think he was just super drunk and was just like,
there's that.
He
Couldn't realize where he was sitting.
Yeah.
If it fits, he sits.
Yeah. I walked out immediately. I walked in and I was like, no, I'm going to find another one. I don't need to use this bathroom.
Thankfully, there's more than one bathroom at this venue.
Yep.
Wow.
There's a whole South Park episode about that.
Yeah, thank you, Poopy Cochran.
Another person says, I worked at a place that always had puddles in front of the urinals. I finally figured out the guys that they were so big they couldn't stand close enough to the urinal.
Oh, you mean like they were heavy? Yeah, they were heavy guys.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
They were so fat, he said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to be nicer.
Oh,
But I realized by saying big, then I'm talking about something else.
Yeah, because if you were that big, you also couldn't stand next to a urinal, but you still, but the equipment would still be there.
That's true.
Yeah.
So he says, hey, BJ, how many different genres of radio did you work for, and what were they?
Music. Yeah, I did. I started out in country music.
What were you, Bobby Joe?
Bobby J. Shea.
Bobby J.
Robin J. Shea.
Bobby J. Shea, everybody.
Right?
Spinning your classic country hits.
Danny, there's a picture. We got to find it. There's a picture of BJ with it was almost like a newspaper flyer.
Yeah.
And it just says Bobby J. Shea, whatever the time slot. And there's a picture of BJ with a cowboy hat on.
Oh my God, I want to see this.
And the cowboy hat was too small for my head. Everybody
rocking cowboy hats. Why don't let's all get cowboy hats and wear them to the ball game on Friday.
Okay.
Oh, instead of my Mariners cap? All right, cool.
I bet there's a Seattle Mariners cowboy hat out there.
I bet you there
I'm
is.
afraid I can't honor that request.
Why is that?
I have a special cap that I'm wearing.
Oh, you're doing the Red Sox?
I've got my World Series 2018 victory cap that I bought, and I'm wearing that.
Crap, I got to get a new Mariners ball cap.
Oh, I hope they sell some there.
Yeah.
You would think that, I don't know, man, you'll be at the stadium. I don't think they'll have many to
That
buy.
team shop has just the best wall of baseball hats.
Yeah, they
You're
do.
absolutely right. I should just wait.
Yeah, you should wait. Just, do whatever you can.
Both of us, we need to go.
right.
I my old one. I bought one when I
hatless.
first moved here, and it's so small. Yeah, thanks, rain. I blame the rain. I think it shrunk my ball cap.
Or your head just grew.
Or that.
Or sometimes I don't know what the hell goes on with these things.
Conversation ever.
You get a hat, you buy it, it fits perfect, and then the next day you try and put it on, and it doesn't fit at all.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I have the problem. I have the other problem. I think this might be too big for my head.
Yeah.
But it's I got it as a present, and it's I can't get another one. I don't think.
Oh, great! We'll just call you BJ Fathead tomorrow.
I know. We'll see if it's.
Hey, Fathead, you want to go get a burger?
Yeah.
Just stuff it with tissues.
Is it not snapback?
No, it's not a snapback.
Oh, you want fitted?
Well, it was a gift.
You never order online a fitted cap. You got to try them on.
I wish I could disagree or agree, but I mean, it was a gift. What am I going to do?
And then one time I bought a hat at the Rainier's Pro Shop because I'm usually a 7 3/8 for those that are purchasing for me.
Oh, good to know.
Don't. Because I put it on and I'm like, this doesn't fit. And they're like, oh, try on a different one of the same size because they're all different.
All
Even
the
though
same size. We're all different.
They're all off by a little bit here and there because they're handmade. So they're never going to be perfect. They're never going to be the exact same. So if you one kind of fits but doesn't, try on another one. And it might.
This is why robots should take over the world, because they'd all be the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
humans.
Last year, the Mariners did, for the Angels versus the Mariners, they did a cowboy hat 4th of July
look at that.
hat. They look absolutely ridiculous,
That's
but
sexy.
they're available on eBay.
I want one.
So
We're not going to be able to get it by Friday.
we won't be able to, unfortunately, get it by Friday.
That
But
is the
they're
most
out there.
American thing ever.
Yeah, that cap is so ridiculous. It needs to be purchased. It needs to be gotten.
They're out there in the wild, man.
Yeah.
So it says LOL, Fathead and Miggs. Well, it could easily just be Fathead and Fathead.
Yeah. So fathead means if the cap is too big for me, you're a fathead. I thought that meant it was too small for you.
Well, no, you just look like you have a fat head because the hat's so big on you. It just makes your head look bigger.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, I really didn't I didn't think it through, BJ.
You can't see my eyes with this kind of it goes down to.
Oh, you gotta tuck it through your ears?
I might have to.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, just put tissues in there, feminine hygiene products. It'll kind of make your head bigger.
Oh yeah, that'll look great.
Yeah.
I'll just have tampons on my hat. That's
Tampons,
perfect.
pads. Fold them in the
whatever.
little
I don't
Maxi
use
pads, not tampons. Jeez, BJ.
Gosh.
Well, what if I get a nosebleed? I'll need something.
Yeah, there you go.
Somebody says you got to throw BJ's cowboy pic next to the little cowboy Steve. Put it together for B-Town Beer Guy.
Yeah,
we need to find that picture.
I also do. I also did like a music of your life kind of a thing. Really soft old people music from the 70s.
What?
Yeah, I did
Is that like the
for a while.
beautiful music stuff?
W Light. 92.5 FM.
Oh, listen to that.
With more of your favorites of yesterday, today, and probably when you're dead.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I worked Spanish radio. That was
Yeah, you
sick.
did.
What was your name on that?
Senor Steve.
Senor Steve.
It wasn't like I wasn't on the air except in the overnights. I would sneak on the air. I'd record myself. I'd have the English to Spanish dictionary.
Oh, nice.
And I'd say whatever I was going to say, and then I'd edit it so it sounded like I was quicker, and then I'd put that on the air, and I was like, "Hola, it's Senor Steve and the Hola de Rock and Roll."
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So I can't remember. He's like Trace
Rock and Roll Hour. So far, I got that.
Double KMAO.
Oh, yes. 2K Music.
Double KMO.
Oh, double KMO.
KKMO. That was the station.
I love it.
Super Mario.
You think they knew that you weren't?
No, people called in. Senor Steve. And I'm like, he's in the bathroom. And I'd hang up the phone on him.
He's in the bathroom.
I barely said anything. I would say, my name is Steve. It's the hour of rock and roll, but I would edit it in different ways. So it could be like, it's the hour of rock and roll. This is Steve. But I didn't really.
Boy, they really liked you, and you really said nothing. That's probably why they liked you.
Yeah, I played the rock, man.
You played the hits, baby.
It was all Spanish rock. I don't know.
How do you say hits in Spanish, Vicky?
I don't know in this context what the word would be.
All right, the best. How about
El mejor.
Yeah, you played the El Mejor.
Where was Vicky when I needed her, man?
She wasn't born, I don't think, was she?
Yes, she was.
What year was this?
97.
I was 7.
Oh, all right,
Perfect.
you were around.
There
All
you
right.
go. Perfect. Senor
Yeah.
Steve and his 7-year-old friend. Vicky.
Yeah, that's not a problem. I brought her here in my white van. Everything's fine.
She's just here to help me translate.
Yeah. Yeah. That's not weird at all.
It was a good time, though. I had a blast there.
Yeah.
But I didn't know anything of what I worked the board. I had no idea what they were saying. I just wait for them to say una comercial or pausa, and then I look up and I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go. And I hit play.
Yeah, that's trippy when you're running a show and you don't know the language.
Nobody spoke English.
Yeah, that's tough. Yeah. I ran a Greek show.
I was their token English friend.
Yeah, you were a great guy.
Yeah. Senor Steve.
I just knew when they said Opa at the Greek station that I was at, that meant, oh, okay, they're getting ready to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I had no idea what they were talking about. It's Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show, 206-421-ROCK. You can also text us at 77999.
So it says, did you hear about the dude that was supposed to be a best man, but he embezzled the money? WTF.
Yeah, this is from across the pond. His name is Ben.
Hello.
I love this idea. He's getting married next month. And so for the past year, he and his friends have been planning a massive bachelor party in Vegas. Not as cool as the bachelor party you guys are planning for me, since I never got one for my marriage.
Right. But you're still married, and
Yes.
you're staying married. You're just going to finally have your
Yeah.
bachelor party in the summer.
Yeah, just celebrated my 34th, as a matter of fact, over the weekend.
Oh, we got to talk about that after this, then.
All right, we'll talk about that after this. But this guy here probably, not liking his bachelor party because basically all the dudes kicked in around $900 each for a total of about $10,000.
Damn.
Handed it over to Ben's best man to handle everything. And what did Ben do? His best friend? He embezzled all the cash. Didn't plan a thing. And the cops have just arrested him for fraud.
Damn.
Wow.
How could you do that, man? That's like that's like an epic night or an epic weekend for these guys.
It's a lot of money to give a person, though.
Yeah, but you would think your best man is not going to F you over.
You got to be careful how much money you give somebody and whether they'll just all of a sudden get corrupted by it.
Do you think that there's someone else in the groomsmen that felt that he should be the best man, and when all this happened, he's just like, see, I wouldn't have
Probably.
That's right, mate. I wouldn't have
wrong
taken
dude.
it. Wow. So they are going to have another bachelor party, but of course it's going to be a lot less epic because they don't have any cash.
Oh, man, someone needs to start a GoFundMe for this guy.
Well, as a matter of fact, Ben's mom did that.
Ben's mom did?
Yeah.
This got even better.
Ben's mom's got it going on. I don't know if you know that or not. So even though Cool Bachelor Party isn't exactly the biggest hook to get people to donate, it has raised almost $2,000, so that's something.
Was that like, that's only a couple of people.
Yeah, that's it.
That's all it covers. With $900 a pop?
What is it? Yeah, but how
pissed would you be if you found someone just took out $900?
Oh, yeah.
A, because it's for something like a bachelor party, which is going to be an epic weekend.
Yeah.
And then B, they just stole $900 from you.
Yeah, dude.
And that's supposed to be your friend.
I'd be so pissed.
Yes.
Yeah. The trouble is, but a lot of times, the groomsmen and everybody involved, how well do you know the best man? You know what I mean?
But you'd think that the groom knows the best man
That's
pretty
what you're
well
hoping.
because he's the best man.
Agreed. This
guy sucks.
He does suck. But he got arrested, dude. And over in England, I hope they give him harsh justice. I don't know. Would we have given him that kind of a charge over here? It's an interesting thing. He's arrested for fraud and stuff.
Yeah. He stole.
He stole
money.
He stole money. All right, it's Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. What do you want to talk about? Well, you get to make that choice. Your calls, your texts at 933 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
9.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It's Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
Someone wants to know, BJ, are you available to juggle at my wedding?
Oh, yeah. Where did that come from? We talked about that recently. Oh, the girl that couldn't sing well.
Yeah, I think that was what it was.
Yeah, and we actually talked to her, Kat, and she sang a lot better on our show than she did at the wedding. She was very nervous.
But so are you willing, though, to juggle at their wedding?
If they want someone to juggle badly, because that was the whole idea, is why would they let someone that couldn't sing? We thought if she really couldn't sing, why would they let her sing just because she asked to? Or like when I go to somebody's wedding and go, hey, could I juggle even though I can? Just drop bottles everywhere? Yeah. So if they want that, I can do that.
So the big question, though, was how was the anniversary weekend?
Oh, right.
Was the van a knocking?
Was the van? Well,
rocking?
I don't kiss and tell. I'm a gentleman.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that means no.
What'd you do?
Shut up, Rev. Well, we were supposed to go see the flowers.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we were supposed to go down and see the flower fields. And they were different than what you're talking about, Danny, because I have to say, dude, it's really nuts. California's gotten a lot of rain this year, and all the hills that are usually brown, they look like they're Irish hills. They've got in certain places, they got as much greenery as we do here in Washington. Mm-hmm. It's nuts what rain will do over the course of time in a place where it never gets rain. They don't grass doesn't need a lot to come back, apparently.
Huh.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like I don't feel like I'm in California. We didn't get to see the flowers because there was a massive accident on I-5 South down there, and you can't get you can't go to parts of California without getting on I-5. There are no back roads that will get you there. And I tried it, and I ended up on Camp Pendleton, a military base, and they wouldn't let me through.
Whoops. Jeez, dude.
Well, I was following Google, and I was just following the road, and I'm like, oh, this is great. We'll go right by the traffic. We'll just circle around this way. It'll be a nice scenic route. Next thing, I'm pulling up to this gate, and this dude in fatigues comes out and says, yeah. I'm like, yeah, just trying to get by the traffic, buddy. I won't be long. And he's like, yeah, no, you're not going to get to drive through the base. You're not authorized.
You and GPS, man.
Yeah, so I was...
Well, that answers this text. It says, how did BJ's flower trip go?
Yeah, so we didn't... Dude, it was like... I looked at my wife, I go, do we want to sit in a non... Because it was like that black line you get on Google, not even red.
Oh, yeah, that's that.
It was multiple car crashes, and I'm like, we're going to be just sitting for hours, even though Google goes, oh, yeah, it's only like a 20-minute delay. I go, I don't trust them.
So I want to know if Mr. Pokey threw you guys an anniversary party.
Mr. Pokey did
you
not
get to see Mr. Pokey?
I did actually say I saw Mr. Pokey one time.
Was he just hanging out?
Well, people don't know what you're talking about. It really sounds like it's somebody's penis I'm seeing.
No, Mr. Pokey, what does he do again? He's an acupuncturist.
He's an acupuncturist, yeah.
And he has his business is out of your wife's apartment.
Yeah, but when I'm there, it's not. And so he uses another place.
So he goes somewhere else.
He uses his brother's place.
Does that annoy his customers? They're like, what the hell? Well, stupid BJ's visiting. Now I got to go over this guy, and it's more traffic.
Yeah, I don't know if they're that annoyed because I don't get to see them a whole lot. But I know that a lot of people like my wife's place better. They just like it better. They think it's just better than where
it's got better Yelp reviews.
It's got better Yelp reviews. Yeah, they get treated better.
Here's a good question. Someone says, "What news event was the most difficult for you guys to report as it was happening or recently happened?" I know for me it was 9/11. That was the toughest, just because I was freaking out in my head because all of my family and friends are in New York or around New York, and I have many people I knew that worked at the World Trade Center or worked around it. So there was just that panic, and you couldn't get a hold of anyone because all the cell lines and the phone lines were just completely shut down. So it was just a complete mind F while that was going on.
Yeah, I would say, that definitely, more recently, though, what I think would be the death of Chris Cornell, just because of the nature of his death. That was really tough to report. Every year I do this suicide show on National Suicide Week, Suicide Prevention Week, and so it always touches me when we lose someone to suicide, and especially somebody like Chris Cornell, where it's like, wow, it just was a sad thing to have to report.
That one was tough. While it was going on, everything was just so fast-paced and frenetic that we were just trying to get, as much information out there and share some of our favorite memories and take a lot of calls, that it was really hard to have it all just kind of sit inside. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't really fully able to absorb just how heavy that was until I got home that night. And then it just kind of hit me like a ton of bricks. And then I was just like sitting around my house like, ugh. Man, now I'm just kind of alone with my thoughts. That was really hard.
I guess the toughest one, and this, it dates me a little bit, but Lincoln's death, it was hard because I've been broadcasting since that long.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, that was tough to let everybody know that our president had passed away.
Well, what about Noah and the Ark and all that? I mean, that was probably scary.
That was scary because I wasn't sure if I was going to make it. Yeah. He only had room, 2x2 and everything, but luckily he needed an announcer. He needed someone to do the play-by-play.
You need someone to help out.
Yeah.
It was really nice that he enlisted your help.
He really did. It was a long journey. 40 days of it, as a matter of fact. Yeah. And 40 nights.
Here's a good question, too. You're in a movie. It's the end of the film, and you're walking away dramatically. What song do you have playing? That's from Jaden.
Ooh. So you're... Oh, I see. I'm actually in the movie itself.
Yes. Yes. The movie's over. It's like whatever big scene. You're walking off into the sunset. What's the song that's playing you out?
Oh, it's the Star Wars theme.
It's not even a Star Wars movie.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just walking away. I'm like, da, 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 da,
so it's very triumphant.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah.
Mine as well.
Hey, jing-a-dee-jing.
Really?
It's
I'm going to ride a donkey into the sunset.
Wow. It's been a long time since I've been donkey rolled, which, by the way, doesn't sound right. Maybe I should come up with a new phrase for that.
I mean, serious answer. I'd probably go with Pearl Jam's Present Tense because that song means the most to me.
Oh, I don't know if I know that one.
Oh,
I probably do if I heard it. Listen to it. All right.
Lyrics guy.
I'll be right back.
It's the best In my opinion, it's Pearl Jam's best song, and it's just
Really?
Eddie and a guitar. I mean, eventually the whole band kicks in, but it's just him, and it's just singing about living in the present.
How old? What album?
Totally.
What album is it on?
No Code. So album.
Oh wow.
4, if I'm right.
Okay, so that's pretty cool stuff for them back then.
Yeah, that song helped me get through a lot of crap.
What's it
a
called
lot
again?
Of breakups. Present tense makes
Okay.
much more sense to live in the present tense.
Present tense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Don't regret about the crap in the past, man.
That's right. You want to get if you want to get guilty, get a past. If you want to be afraid, get a future.
He doesn't say that.
Nah, that's Byron Katie that says that.
Okay, yeah, he wouldn't sing something that's dumb as that.
What are you talking about? Saying the same thing. Jeez, wow.
Just giving me a hard time for a hard time's sake, man.
You know what? I'm done. I'm done with you now. You know what?
Fine.
I shared my soul. I shared my present tense with you. And what do you do?
You shared that you want to go out to a Star Wars song.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
Nothing wrong with that.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I
thought for sure you were going to do. I thought for sure we were going to get Rocky. Are we going to fly now? I thought for sure.
But that's like you're stealing from another movie. Like I would say, I'm going to go out to like Where Is My Mind? But that's an epic.
Oh, so I got to pick. So it's a song that's not in a movie. I got to pick. That's what you want me to pick?
Well, I just thought I'd make it more for yourself.
Oh, More Than a Feeling. How about that?
Okay.
More Than a Feeling?
Yeah.
Now you went worse.
What are you talking about? That's a great song.
Sure. You do you, boo.
More Than a Feeling.
Oh, come on.
That's a great tune. You don't think it's a good song to leave
It's a great one.
It's wonderful.
I know it's old, but what do you want from me?
A texter says, "Carry on, my wayward son."
Oh, that's
That's a good one.
Oh, Staying Alive by the Bee Gees.
That's better than More Than a Friggin' Feeling.
I would rather go out to.
You guys are a word I can't say, but you guys are.
I would take Staying Alive over More Than a Feeling. But I started a joke by the Bee Gees. That'd be a good one.
What?
That's a great song.
No, it's not better than More Than a Feeling.
That's one of my all-time.
Granted,
favorite
I
songs.
started a joke as a good Bee Gees tune. I will give you that. But
I would go with the Faith No More version.
Oh, I haven't heard that one.
It's pretty much exactly like the original.
Oh, okay.
It's just Mike Patton singing, and he just crushes it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a good song. But better than More Than a Feeling. Yes. You're talking like a victory song. You're leaving the movie like things have happened. I don't know. I started a joke. It's kind of a sad tune, isn't it?
Well, maybe it's just like it's the end of the line, man. Who knows how this?
Then I'm going to play "End of the World as We Know It." That's going to be my going out song.
Nice.
Because nobody ever got sick of that one.
All right. What about Vicky?
See, I always love Maria Brink from In This Moment. All her music is pretty awesome. And then I think I have to go with Fighter, the Fighter. Because it's kind of that same vibe where it's like, I'm a survivor without the cheesy song.
Oh. Okay. So in other words, you're kicking ass. You're taking some names.
So it says More Than a Feeling is transcendent. Best song ever written by man.
Ooh, nice call, bro.
Really?
What about Danny over there?
The Final Countdown by Europe.
Yeah. Okay, you guys are making fun of me for More Than a Feeling, really.
That's way better than More Than a
agree.
Feeling.
Oh, you
Yes,
guys
it
are.
is.
No, it's not.
Oh my God, that song's fantastic.
It's a good song, but it's not better than More Than a Feeling. More Than a Feeling. Didn't you hear?
Can we hear More
It was
Than
the
a
best
Feeling?
song by God. Especially towards the
The
end. when
best
they-
song ever written by man. It didn't say best song by God.
Well, God created man.
Oh, my
therefore, you have to give
gosh.
God credit for the greatest song ever.
I just want to hear the beginning of More Than a Feeling. Like, I know the hook.
Oh. Well, plus the end where they just start rocking out on the guitar and it just gets all trippy and fadey. Well, this is
I
nice.
can see this. No, BJ's like, it's picking up his stick with a.
Yeah, I got my stick.
Yeah, just kind of walking off.
Walking off with my stick.
It's like Hitchhiker's little sack.
Okay, got my sack and my stick.
He's saying goodbye to a couple people at the local store.
Yeah, see you later, people.
Not even goodbye. He just kind of like looks at him,
away.
nods, and walks away into the sunset.
Yeah.
I was thinking about you people. I got my stick and sack.
Yep, it's sticking his sack.
And everyone's like, what the hell's Peepaw doing?
And then the explosion happens. Ready?
All right. I'm with you on this one, BJ. Change my mind.
Thanks for coming back to the party, buddy.
I like this.
Yeah, this was the song of my generation.
This is like where you just rip off all your clothes and walk off naked.
Yeah.
Free of everything.
And not only that, dude, for the time that this came out, this was an amazing riff. I mean, what Tom Schultz and those guys were doing with all the equipment and the science that he put into that, it sounded amazing. We had never heard anything really like this before.
So
that's why it was
More
so
Than a
amazing.
Feeling and Wayward Son, great songs. Red's an idiot.
Yeah, Red.
Yeah.
Welcome. You know
All
what?
right.
I'm not even going to say bye to him. I got my stick in my sack. I'm not going to say goodbye to that idiot. I'm off.
If you haven't heard the isolated vocals for More Than a Feeling, you should check it out. It's mind-blowing. Those are my favorite things to listen to. I've heard like some Pearl Jam ones, Soundgarden ones, Alice in Chains.
So sometimes
we
I'm
have to
afraid,
track that down, Rev.
because I've heard Linda McCartney isolated, and it doesn't sound good. I hope these sound good.
How about this one? I think a texter has a great one for walking off into the sunset.
Well, everybody's heard.
The bird is a word.
Just flipping everybody off.
Yeah.
And I feel like it should be him like jumping up with the bird up in the air and then just freeze frame him like just jumping.
Yes.
And then it fades to black.
And then the credits roll.
God, it's amazing the drugs that these guys were on when they made this song.
Not just them, the people who recorded it that said, yes, we should release this.
Yeah,
and I'm glad they did.
And it was a hit.
Yep.
Was it the 50s or early 60s that song was a hit? That's just nuts that was a song and that made it.
I found More Than a Feeling with mostly vocals only. You'll hear a little bit of the song underneath, but it's the vocals are popped up.
Okay. Let's see what we can do.
More than a feeling when I hear that old song they used to play, and I begin dreaming till I see Marianne walk away. I see my Marianne walking away.
Guys got some pipes. Yeah. Brad Delp, I think. I think that's the lead singer, if I'm not mistaken.
Singer McSingerson, I think is his real name.
Singer, yeah.
Singer McSingerson. I believe it's Brad Delp.
Gosh, man, in college, I probably would have never left my dorm room if I had YouTube. I would just listen to isolated vocals and get really stoned.
Yeah, dude.
And just do that all day and all night.
I never heard that before, and I really like that a lot. That's
We Will Rock You by Queen would be a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, to leave, at the end of any kind of movie, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
King of Rock by Run DMC.
See, the one that I would...
LL Cool J, My Radio, if it was a movie about our lives.
Oh, really?
Okay.
My Radio.
I don't know that one, so...
Loud. Oh, well, I got my boombox in my hand.
Of course you can, yeah. You got your boombox, I got my stick. What else do we need?
Might even end with me trying to do a head spin in the breakdancing world.
Please.
And failing, of course.
Yeah, please do. Yeah.
Oh, my song would be The Man Comes Around by Johnny Cash.
Oh, I don't know if I know that.
And I heard, as it were, the noise of thunder.
Oh, this is
one of the four beasts.
The Rick Rubin recordings.
Oh, wow.
This is a great song.
And behold,
you might want to get to the part where he actually sings, though. There we go.
Johnny Cash.
I love the Johnny Cash American recordings because that's what they were called.
So good.
Him with Rick Rubin.
Yeah.
Going around taking names. And he decided...
I feel given to what you do to toilets, Rev, yours should be Ring of Fire.
Everybody won't be treated all the same.
Yeah, I never had an appreciation for Johnny Cash until I got older.
Ooh, listen to some of the Rick Rubin recordings.
Yeah, I mean, no doubt about it.
They're fantastic.
It's good stuff. I just, it's funny. Some of those old crooners, I never had an appreciation for, but the older I get, the more I'm kind of digging them. All right, we have a question that needs to be answered, and it needs to be answered stat. What do Ryan Castle and Axe body spray have in common? Oh, here we go. Yeah. You're going to find out at 9:52 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW. The drunk in charge. Now, the Ryan Castle question of the day.
What do Ryan Castle and Axe body spray have in common?
I've sprayed some bodies.
What? Never mind.
No, I worked at a spray tan place before I got into radio. Just kidding. I still work there on the weekends.
Yeah.
It's my hobby job.
Well, I didn't know that because I need a Brazilian. So when should I make the appointment?
I spray tan.
Well, if you do what you love, you never work a day in your life.
That's right. That's true. So I work every freaking day.
So again, because they offer Brazilians as part of that, when can I? Most tanning places will.
I don't know. Can dudes get a Brazilian? Yeah.
I think it's called a Brazilian.
A Brazilian?
Yeah, I'd like a Brazilian, please.
How many is that?
Oh, one text says Danny likes to spray both in his mouth.
Yes, he does. Oh, I
do not use Axe, people.
Oh,
hey. I see what he did there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he doesn't put Axe.
Steve's wife hates when their bathroom smells like either.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you want from me?
I have wrecked that thing one time.
Yeah, I don't use Axe either, babe.
Yeah. Well, we're going to talk about Efren, who was pulled over in South Carolina on Saturday when a cop saw him speeding and swerving. And they noticed when he was going in, the cop coming up to the car, he was frantically spraying something in his mouth. Yes, it was Axe body spray to cover up all the alcohol he'd been drinking.
That'll show you, Kappas.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Yeah, just a genius. He was arrested. Ryan Castle, he probably should be arrested, but he does have a 12-pack for you.
BJ and Migs play of the day.
Priscilla Kelly got to be involved in a match with her on Sunday at Without a Cause Wrestling, and I thought we were going to become friends.
Yeah, I know.
Put out my hand for a handshake, and then she slapped the sweat off my face.
Listen to that.
That cracking sound was a hand against Steve's face.
That's just nuts.
She put that on her Twitter, and somebody on her Twitter was like, "Damn, you just beat up Vin Diesel."
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. I owe a lot of back taxes. Can bankruptcy help me?
Bankruptcy can discharge back taxes under certain circumstances. Some types of taxes are never dischargeable, like if you have taxes from an employee, if you ran a business and didn't pay employee taxes or sales taxes. Those types of taxes cannot be discharged in bankruptcy. However, most people don't have those kind of taxes. Most people have just regular income taxes. If you owe income taxes and you filed your tax returns but just weren't able to pay the taxes, if the taxes are more than 3 years old and you filed the tax returns, those types of taxes can be discharged in bankruptcy in most circumstances, especially through a Chapter 13 case.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at ChooseTheRightChapter.com. That's ChooseTheRightChapter.com. Thanks for listening.
The motto for world-class competition has always been faster, higher, stronger. It's the same for Navien, makers of condensing tankless water heaters. Faster to install and set up. Higher performance and efficiency to provide endless hot water. Stronger with the industry's strongest warranty. All because of the copper-free stainless steel heat exchanger built in every unit. Learn about Navient's condensing tankless water heaters and find a Navien contractor at tanklessmadesimple.com. That's tanklessmadesimple.com.
Count on Navien.